Verse by verse meditations. Genesis chapter 8. Genesis chapter 8 and verse 3. And the waters returned from off the earth continually, and after the end of the 150 days, the waters were abated. In a previous meditation, I was a bit curious as to where all that water went. Subsequently, I was reminded about the polar caps. As the earth was watered by a mist that came up from the ground, it is quite possible that there were no polar caps until after the flood. This supposition is completely my opinion and may or may not even resemble the truth. I just like to imagine what it was like in Noah's world. Ultimately, we are seeking to find spiritual applications that can improve our lives and also improve our attitude toward a sovereign God. In Numbers chapter 31 and verse 23, the Lord said, "Everything that may abide the fire, ye shall make it go through the fire, and it shall be clean. Nevertheless, it shall be purified with the water of separation. And all that abideth not the fire, ye shall make go through the water." In the process of purification, there are usually two options: fire or water. It has to be running water, because water that doesn't move becomes stagnant and is known as dead water. Running water is known as living water. Jesus would say in John chapter 7 and verse 38, "He that believeth on me, as the scripture hath said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water." In Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 26, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of the water by the word. When the Lord is refining us, he will use both the fire and the flood. Fiery trials are quick, and they are very intense. Watery trials are heavy, and they last very long. As we focus on today's verse, while you are going through your watery trials, notice that there came a day that the Lord would say, "That is enough." And the waters began to recede. In Job chapter 38, verses 8 and verses 11, the Lord would speak and say, "Or who shut up the sea with doors when it brake forth, as if it had issued out of the womb?" And verse 11, "And said, Hitherto shalt thou come, but no further, and here shall thy proud waves be stayed." So, I'm reminded of a song we sing sometimes. Some through the waters, some through the flood, some through the fire, but all through the blood. Some through great sorrow, but God gives a song in the night season and all the day long. This song was written by G.A. Young in 1903 entitled, "God Leads Us."